So welcome back guys to We Talk Boxing, and today I'm going to be talking about Moses Itauma and his latest fight which took place on the undercard on the weekend of Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury. So this opponent which Moses Itauma took on was an opponent, a German-based opponent called Ilya Mezenkiewicz. I butchered his name. I'm not really good with names to be fair, but it's one of them. Anyhow, this opponent had 30 bouts, in total. 30 bouts, and his record prior to the fight was 25 wins with 21 KOs to his name, and three losses with two KO losses as well. Obviously, this now takes his record to 25-4. So again, yeah, slightly different. But in terms of himself, I don't really know a lot about this guy. I don't really know a lot about the previous opponents that he fought. But what I do know is what I saw in the ring on Saturday night, and he was no match for Moses Itauma. Moses Itauma now obviously takes his record to 9 wins, yeah, 7 KOs. So he's currently 9-0, and he's looking a good prospect. And that fight was for the WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship, which means that he can now get a ranking in the WBO rankings. But the rankings currently haven't been updated. But when they do, he's gonna have some sort of ranking because he's obviously now the Intercontinental Champion. Now, according to BoxRec on their website, they have him down, Moses Itauma down as the 11th best British heavyweight fighter out there currently. And this is good. This is good because Moses Itauma is obviously a young pup. He's only 19 years of age and he's still learning his craft, and he wants to try and become the youngest ever heavyweight champion. Currently holding the record is Iron Mike Tyson. So yeah, he's got some way to go. Obviously, it all depends as well how the belts pretty much fare, because a lot of the belts would need to be fragmented in terms of Moses Itauma getting his shot at a version of the full world championship. We know currently that Alexander Usyk is the main man in the division. He has all the belts currently. There is rumour out there circling that he will be stripped of that IBF belt, and that Daniel Dubois and Philip Hrgovic are going to be fighting for that vacant belt on the 1st of June. Whether or not other belts become fragmented or become stripped from Alexander Usyk, we don't know. But if they do, then that will put more opportunity out there for Moses Itauma to try and hopefully set out to achieve his goal and become the youngest heavyweight champion. But yeah, he looks like a good prospect, and the thing that I like about Moses Itauma is that he's still raw. He's still got that young testosterone, aggression, and what I mean, he's full of confidence, full of beans as well. So he really believes in what he's learning. He's teamed up now with Ben Davison, which is very good because Ben Davison likes to break fights down, break fight his opponent's styles down, which would give all that information to Moses Itauma, which will help him in the long run. We know that Anthony Joshua is also training with Ben Davison as well, so Itauma should get some sparring or maybe some time with Anthony Joshua as well, which will hopefully develop him and bring him on even further as well. So yeah, he's got a good team behind him. He's obviously looking very good at this moment in time. I do believe that at some point he will be a world champion. Whether that be the youngest heavyweight champion ever, I don't know, but he will be a world champion in the future as long as he keeps learning, keeps trying to enhance and improve, and hopefully don't let all the fame get to his head, because he is a brilliant prospect for British boxing, and it's good to see someone like him around, because we know that the likes of Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury and Joe Joyce and Dillian White and Derek Chisora, these guys at some point are going to retire because they are getting older, and we just need the younger pups to hopefully step up. Daniel Dubois is still young in terms of age. I think he's maybe 23, 24, 25, something like that. So he's still quite young. Itauma's only 19. So yeah, hopefully these two are up there once all the big boys are pretty much hung up their gloves. But you guys can let me know your thoughts in the comments below in terms of Moses Itauma's recent fight. There's not really much to make about it, really. It was what it was. The guy was in there. Yes, he's got a good record before facing Itauma, but the opposition probably weren't as good. He didn't really look like he just looked like he was in there for a paycheck. Just that's just what it looked like to me. But in terms of Itauma, what I would like him to probably go out and do, I feel as if already he's above area champion, but I would like him to, and maybe English champion possibly. I would like him to potentially go up against the British champion, whoever that may be. I don't know at the top off the top of my head. Or and then maybe after that, maybe Commonwealth and then European. Go the traditional route, and if a world title opportunity comes up, take it. But he needs to be learning. He needs to be trying to progress, and the only way he's going to do that is by staying in the ring, staying active, and taking as many fights as he can, but the right fights at the right time. And he's with a decent promoter, Frank Warren. He won't rush him, and he won't put him in there. He won't feed him to any lions at this stage, because even though I'm rating Itauma very, very highly, there's still a big difference between him and other heavyweights that are on the card on Saturday night, and plus other heavyweights that are out there. And I'll give you a good example. So the Frank Sanchez versus Caballero fight, both, I mean, in good form, both highly ranked in the governing bodies, but you can see that if someone like Itama took on one of those two guys at this present moment in time, it's the experience that would be different, and I would favour those guys to beat Itama at this moment in time. Although Itama, as I said, is a prospect and he has got that power and he has got that confidence, I would still favour the guys with the more fights on their record, more experience to beat him. But that's just my thoughts. You guys can let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How far do you feel that Moses Itama could go in the boxing game? Do you feel that he will become the youngest heavyweight champion? Do you feel that he will become a world champion? And who would you like him to potentially go up against next? And would you like him to go the traditional route or just try and set your eyes out for that world title? As always, guys, let me know your comments below. Please subscribe and hopefully you'll hear my voice soon. I will be doing a lot more videos in regards to Moses Itauma because he is Britain's next best heavyweight champion. That's from my personal opinion. Bless.